Nithyananda, we welcome everyone to today's Nithyananda yoga session. Let us all prepare ourselves to start the Nithyananda yoga. Please sit straight with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Bring your hands in front of your heart center in the Namaskara Mudra. Close your eyes. Let us begin with the Sadguru Vandanam. Nithyanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrusham Tattvamasyadhilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Let us now chant the Shiva Mula Mantra 11 times internally. Om Ham Haum Shivaya Namaha. 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 Let us now enter into Tattva-Atmanam. Please bring your Panchapatram and Uddharani. Let us begin the ritualistic cleansing. Place your right hand in the Gokarana Mudra. Take an Uddharani of water into the center of your right palm and sip the water from the base of your right hand. When you hear the mantra being chanted, when you hear Swadha, please sip the water. Om Atma Tattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Please take another Uddharani of water. Om Vidya Tattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Please take another Uddharani of water. Om Shiva Tattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Now please wash your right hand with an Uddharani of water. With the base of your right hand thumb, wipe your lips from right to left twice. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Please wash your hand with an Uddharani of water. Now with your index, middle and ring finger of your right hand, please touch your upper lip and your lower lip. Wash your hand again. With your index finger and thumb joined together, touch your right nostril, left nostril. With your ring finger and thumb joined together, touch your right eye, right ear and your left ear. Please wash your hand again with an Uddharani of water. With your little finger and thumb joined together, touch your navel center, your right chest, left chest. With all the fingertips joined together, touch above your head, your right shoulder, left shoulder and your heart center. Please wash your hand with an Uddharani of water. Let us now enter into the Sankalpa, the conscious resolution, where we are going to declare in the presence of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashiva. Every declaration that you make will manifest as a reality. Consciously declare what you want to manifest, how you want your body to be, how you want your entire day to be. Consciously visualize the reality you want to create around you. Keep your eyes closed. Hold the intense visualization in your inner space. Now please place your hands in the Sankalpa Mudra with your right hand clasped over your left, and place your left hand onto your right thigh. Sit straight, close your eyes. Let us begin with the Sankalpa. Om Mamopartha Samasta Duritakshayadvara Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Prityartam Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Prityartam Cha Shubhe Shobhane Muhurte Adhya Brahmanaha Dvitiya Pararde Shri Shvetavaraha Kalpe वैवस्वतमन्वन्तरे अष्टाविंशतितमे नित्ययुगे प्रथमे पादे जम्बूद्वीपे भारतवर्षे भरतः खण्डे मेरोः दक्षिणे पार्श्वे शकाब्दे अस्मिन् वर्तमाने व्यवहारिके प्रभवादीनां षष्ट्याः संवत्सराणां मध्ये विश्वावसु नाम संवत्सरे दक्षिणायने लक्ष्मी वेंकटेश्वर ऋतौ तुलामासे कृष्णपक्षे द्वितीयायां शुक्लदिनौ शुक्रासयुक्तायां रोहिणी नक्षत्रं एवं गुणविशेषण विशिष्टायाम् अस्यां शुभतिथौ श्री कैलासोन्नतद्वादशान्तश्यामला पीठारूढ श्री मीनाक्षी सुन्दरेश्वरा भिन्नस्वरूप परशिवपुत्र रत्नकुमार गुरुमन्यतुल्यावतार श्री पार्वती स्तन्यपानलब्ध दिव्यज्ञान विश्रुत सकल निगमागमसारभूत द्राविड वेद प्रवर्त्रे श्रीमत् परमशिव करुणा समधिगत मुक्तामय चतुरश्रयान कीयमान छत्र चामर श्री चिन्ह काहलादि समस्त बिरदावल्यलंकृत ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संग सत्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा व्ययापवर्ग वर्ष विश्राण जीमूत परमत कलभ केसरी शैव सिद्धांत स्थापनाचार्य श्री राजाधिराज पांड्य महाराज गुरु क्षपण शाक्यादि महांधकार निवारण ज्ञान भानु दीक्षणानर्हार्ह ध्वजोच्छेदन पूर्वक श्रीमद्वृषभध्वज स्थापक शैव समय कर्त्रे सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ श्री जगद्गुरु श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक स्वामी वागीश सुंदर माणिक्य वाचक स्वामी नाम अवतार भूत श्री ज्ञान संबंध स्वामी पुनरुद्धृत श्यामला पीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ तृणवत्युत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान अरुणगिरि योगीश्वर परंपरागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञ पीठ गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत कांची कैलास सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्य मंगल नित्य कल्याण नित्य रचित कैलास परंपरागत आदि कैलास नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्त्रे साक्षात् श्री परम शिव समुद्भूत कैलास परंपरागत वैवस्वत मनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चंद्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचंद्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवर्चिन् सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ती परंपरागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मंडित चतुष्षष्टि संप्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञ पीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूड़ामणि साक्षात् श्री परम शिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणी पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परम शिव समुद्भूत श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ जगत गुरु श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत् परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमज्जगद्गुरु श्री भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परम शिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिनां प्रीत्यर्थम तेषां पादारविन्दयोः भक्ति सिद्ध्यर्थम गुरु कृपा कटाक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थम क्षेम स्थैर्य वीर्य विजय आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्याणाम् अभिवृद्ध्यर्थम धर्मार्थ काम मोक्ष चतुर्विध फल पुरुषार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थम समस्त दुरितोपशान्त्यर्थम समस्त मंगलावाप्त्यर्थम भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परम शिव प्रसादेन सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञान वैराग्य जीवन मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थम पूर्ण आरोग्य युक्त दृढ़गात्र यौगिक शरीर सिद्ध्यर्थम परम शिव शक्ति आविष्करणार्थम नित्यानंद योगाभ्यासम करिष्ये. Please wash your hand with anudharani of water. Om apaupasprisya.
Now let's stand up. We'll be entering into the warm-up before we begin the Nithyananda Yoga. So let's start with the head rotation. Slowly, gently, start rotating your head in clockwise direction. Make sure that you are giving the full stretch to your neck. Do it gently and slowly. Feel the stretch in your neck. Now, let's rotate in the anti-clockwise direction. Fully stretch your neck. Now, with your right hand, press your head towards the left, giving a nice gentle stretch to your neck. Push on the opposite side. Repeat again on the left side. Repeat on the other side. Now, place your hands behind and push the neck front. Push your head front. Giving the full stretch on your neck. Then use both your hands and lift the chin up, moving your head towards the back. Then again bring the hands on behind your neck, push your head down. Once again lift your chin up with both the hands. Slowly relax. Now we'll be rotating our hands. So make sure that you have enough gap with the partner so that when you are rotating your hands, you don't hit. So start rotating your hands in one direction. Start gently. Slowly you can start increasing the speed. Now let's rotate in the opposite direction. Start slowly, gently. Feel the stretch in the shoulders. Then relax. Now bend your elbows, hands on the shoulders, and let's start rotating in one direction. Slowly. Touch your elbows when it is coming front, and then fully stretch your hand backward. Give a full stretch, opening up your chest, opening up your shoulders. Now rotate in the opposite direction. Make sure that you are touching elbows in front, giving a full stretch when it's going behind. Start gently, slowly. Then slowly you can increase the speed. Now relax. Now we'll be rotating our hands, our upper body from the hip. So have a little gap with the partner so that you don't hit the other partner. So let's start twisting from the hip. Twist your head, twist your shoulders. Give as much as stretch possible. Keep your legs fixed. Twist your head as back as possible, your hips, your shoulders. Now relax. Now spread your legs, we'll be bending down. So let's prepare ourselves. Slowly bend down, touch the ground. If you're not able to touch the ground, simply bounce, then put your hand down and then back. You can do this, repeat again and again. Again, come up, go down, put your hands in the front, at the back, between the legs. Come up, touch the ground in the front, at the back. Rise up, just stand up. Now, we'll be interlacing our fingers behind and push your hand down as you lift your chest up, head up, look up, open up your shoulders. Try to bring your hands to the knees as you go, bend down. Then relax. Now, interlace the finger once again behind. Now we'll be bending down and stretching the hands up as much as possible. So interlace the fingers behind, outwards. Now bend down, hands as high as possible. If possible, you can touch the ground as well. So let's repeat this again and again. Stand up, go down, touch the ground. Slowly relax. Now bring your hands forward. Now with the other hand, pull your fingers backward. We are stretching our wrist. Rotate in the other, push the hands, fingers in the opposite direction. Now repeat on the other hand. On the opposite side. Now let's start rotating our wrist in one direction. Then repeat on the other direction. Now, with one hand, with the left hand, stretch your right hand from the shoulders, facing your left hand facing towards the left, the right hand facing towards the left. Pull as much as possible. Try to lift your right hand towards the face. Then repeat on the opposite side. Now relax. Well, let's move with the hip rotation. So now we'll be place both the hands on the hip and start rotating in clockwise direction. Give the full stretch on the hips. You can even use your hand to push the hip, rotating nicely. Now rotate in the opposite direction. Use your hands to push the hip when you are stretching your hip, rotating your hip. Now relax. Let's move to the knees. Bring your hands on the knees and start rotating your knees in one direction. Give the full rotation. Now rotate in the opposite direction. Now relax. We'll be now raising our right leg and rotating our ankles. So let's start rotating in one direction. Repeat on the other in the other direction. Now you can start rotating ankles of the other leg. So rotate in one direction. And repeat on the other direction. All right. Now relax. We'll be jumping for 1 minute. So let's get ready for the intense jumping. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, let's begin. Jump, jump, jump. Keep on jumping, don't relax. You can also inhale while going up and exhale while going down. Keep on jumping, jump, jump, jump as high as possible. Come on, jump, 15 seconds more. Now relax. Now we'll be, for a few seconds, we'll be entering into explosive jump. So when you are jumping, bring your heels to the butt. Let's begin. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Just move front and back. Catch your breath. We'll be entering into a skeleton dance. Just move back and forth. Catch your breath. Now we'll be entering into skeleton dance. So Visualize yourself as pure skeleton, pure bones, without any muscles, without any organs. And throughout the skeleton dance, visualize, have that intense declaration that you are pure skeleton. It's a very powerful technique that Swamiji has given us, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has given us to infuse energy. So next few minutes, hold this visualization that you are skeleton. And with this, let's begin. Start shaking your whole body. Hands, fingers, head, your limbs. Random movements, completely random movements. Not following any pattern. Let's start shaking continuously and intensely. Let's begin. Now slowly you can stop, relax wherever you are, catch your breath. Inhale deeply from your knees, deep and long inhalation. Slowly inhale and exhale as deeply as possible. Completely relax your body. Now you can settle down wherever you are. We'll be entering into Nithyananda Yoga. Nithyananda Yoga, as Swamiji has revealed, is the most authentic yoga from the source. And every day when you wake up, Brahmurta, start the day with the Nithyananda Yoga. As Swamiji has revealed, yoga is to prepare your body to receive that superconscious energy. Preparing our body to receive that divine superconscious energy landing into our system, which is the very purpose of human existence. And for this very purpose, Swamiji has happened in our life on the planet Earth itself. And when he himself, Swamiji himself, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself, is giving the whole lifestyle in which is Charyapada, Kriyapada, Jnanapada and Yogapada. The whole ecosystem is designed to give you that superconscious breakthrough. So visualize Swamiji in your space, and with deep surrender, deep gratitude, invoke Swamiji's presence in your space. As we begin the Nithyananda Yoga, so we'll be beginning the yoga for today with Swastikasana. So just sit comfortably. With soles between the thighs and the calves. So stretch, first step is stretch both your legs in front. Bend your left leg and place it between the right thigh and the calf so that your toes are behind the knees. Then bring your right leg on the left knee behind the knees. So your toes are actually going inside behind the knees totally. It's not on the top of the knees, it's behind the knees. So this is the position that you'll be holding. Keep your spine straight. Your palms are resting on the knees. Engage the perineum in Moola Bandha. Gaze to the nose. Perform Jiva Chalaka Kumbhaka. As you gaze to the nose, visualize you are embodying the peace and well-being, good fortune and prosperity. Internally chant the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Hold the position.
जानूर्वोरन्तरे सम्यक् पादतले उभे.
Now we'll be moving on to the next asana, which is Gorakshasana. So keep your legs in the same position, keep your feet in the same position, which is soles between the thighs and the calf. Now bring both the hands and cover your heels with the respective hands. And tuck your chin in the Jalandhar Bandha. Bring your gaze to the tip of the nose. As you're engaging Jalandhar Bandha, make sure that you're also engaging the Mool Bandha, contracting the perineum. So intensely focus on engaging the bandhas, bringing your gaze to the nose. As you hold this position of Gorakshasana, visualize the great sage Goraknatha, who is the founder of Nath Yoga Sampradaya. Perform Jiva Chala Kumbhaka and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham internally in the Vishuddhi Chakra. Hold the position.
जानुर्वोरन्तरे पादौ उत्थानौ व्यक्तसंस्थितौ गुल्फौ च आचार्य हस्ताभ्यां तानाभ्यां प्रयत्नतः.
Slowly release the Jalandhar Bandha. You can relax from this position as we enter into the next asana, which is Bhagasana 2. So in this, you will be bringing the left heel to the perineum. So unlock the legs from the position, bring your left heel to the perineum and right foot on the left side. So bring your right foot on the left thigh. We'll be entering into Shanmukhi Mudra. So Shanmukhi Mudra is a very powerful technique, mudra, to awaken all our five senses. So let's bring our fingers close to the face. We'll be engaging all our fingers, closing all our five senses. So close the eyes with the index finger. So gently place your index finger on the eyes with the middle finger. Place your middle finger on the bridge of the nose. You'll be now bring the thumb finger on the ears. You'll be closing your ears with the thumb and bring your index finger on the above lip and little finger below the lip. Now release your middle finger and inhale. Once again, lock the nose with the middle finger and hold. When you're not able to hold, slowly release the middle finger and relax. Then again inhale. And close the nose with the middle finger. Then relax, exhale. Repeat this few more times. Inhale. Then exhale. Use your middle finger to partially close the nose while inhaling and exhaling. Make sure when you're inhaling, have the deep inhalation, and while holding, mentally put the pressure on all your five senses. Visualize Swamiji in your space as you chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
वामपार्श्वगुणौ संस्थाप्य दक्षाङ्गीं वामजगने.
Now you can relax. Shanmukh Mudra is a very powerful technique to awaken all the five senses. Now we'll be moving on with the next asana, Yogasana 2. As you place feet on the top of the opposite knees, place hands on the ground, palms are facing up. So bring the hands on the ground and your palms are facing up. Keep your spine straight. Gently bring your awareness to the tip of the nose, gazing at the nose. Engage Moola Bandha. Moola Bandha, you'll be engaging in every single asanas, which is the perineum lock. Let's engage the pranayama, Kaka Chanjakumuka. So you'll be rolling the tongue and inhale. Visualize Swamiji in your space and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
उत्तानौ चरणौ कृत्वा संस्थाप्योपरि जानुनोः आसनोपरि संस्थाप्य चोत्तानं करयुग्मकम्.
Now relax. The next asana that we'll be entering into after this asana is the Urdhva Kukutasana. So bring your legs in Padmasana. So whichever leg you're comfortable first, you can, if you're comfortable with left leg first and then bring your right leg, you can sit in that. Or if you're comfortable with left leg on the right leg first and then bring the right leg on the left, both ways you can perform the Padmasana. Now place both the hands on the side of the mat. So once you are in this position, press hands onto the mat and lift the knees off the ground, and you'll be balancing on the hands above the ground. So you'll be balancing your body on the palms. Lift your body off the ground. Yes, it needs a little bit of strength practice. So just take a moment and let's balance. You hold for 10 seconds. As we engage Mool Bandha, perform Kaka Chandrakumukha. Visualize yourself as the rooster. Hold for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Relax. Let's take a moment and practice this if you need a little more practice.
परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द 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 परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द
Yes, now you can relax. As you are holding yourself in this position, legs in Padmasana and lifting your entire body off the ground, chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
वासिष्ठमदकौण्डिन्यम् ऊर्ध्वकुक्कुटमेव च अष्टावक्रमतोत्थानं मयूरं सेतुबन्धनम्.
Slowly relax. Bring yourself on the ground. With this, we'll be moving on with the next asana, which is Siddha Haratali Asana. So while your legs are still in Padmasana, insert both your hands through the knees and place them on the mat. So you can see there's a gap. When your legs are in Padmasana, you can place your hands between the gaps and palms on the ground, on the mat. You will not be lifting your body in this position. Just be seated. Bring your gaze to the nose. Perform Kaka Chanju Kumbhaka. Roll the tongue and inhale. Engage the Moola Bandha. Visualize Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, in your inner space as you chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. The mudra that we'll be performing is Shambhavi Mudra. Your eyes are open, but you're gazing within.
प्रथमपद्मासनकोकरे हस्ततो भूगोडासन्धिधारै.
Now slowly relax. We'll be entering into the next asana, which is Hamsa Asana. So while you are still in the same posture, if you have actually removed your hands, come back to the posture. Bring your hands, legs in Padmasana, hands between the knees, palms on the ground. you'll in this Hamsasana now you'll be lifting your entire body. So lift the thighs up to the shoulders. So there are a couple of techniques that you can use. So while your legs are stretched, bring the right leg, lifting it towards the shoulder, and then bringing the left leg, bringing Padmasana and the knees as close to the shoulders. From here, you can place both the palms on the ground and roll yourself so that when you bounce, lift your body off the ground and stay resting above the mat. So just lean forward, bounce a couple of times, and then you'll see that you're able to lift yourself much more. In this posture, gaze to the nose. Visualize yourself as an elegant swan. Visualize yourself as an elegant swan. Engage Moola Bandha. Perform Kaka Chancha Bhumka. Jajapa is Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. We'll be taking few minutes to practice this asana. We'll be getting comfortable with this asana. So let's practice this asana.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
as you're holding into Hamsasana, chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Keep holding.
कुक्कुटासनं स्थित्वा स्कन्दपर्यन्तं मूरुनि नीत्वा तिष्ठेत् हंसासनं भवति.
Slowly relax. And with this, we'll be moving on with the next asana, which is Karmukhasana. So while your legs are still in Padmasana, bring the hands in Parashumudra, interlocking your fingers, and you can see there's a gap between the legs while you are in Padmasana. You place the hands in that gap and raise on the knees and lean forward. Hands are going behind. Place your forehead on the ground. Gaze to the nose. Visualize yourself as Shiva's bow. Engage Moola Bandha. Perform Kakachandra Kumbhaka. Hold this posture for a few seconds. Chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
प्रथम पद्मासन को करे गोड़ासन निमाही करि धारे.
Now relax. Come back to the comfortable seated posture. While you are still seated in Padmasana, if you want to relax, stretch your legs forward for a few moments. Shake your legs. Rotate your feet in both the directions. Once you are ready, let's move to the next asana, which is Karmukhasana 2. So bring legs back to Padmasana and insert both the hands through the thighs and the calves. Bend the elbows. And hold the respective shoulders with the hands. So once again, while you are in the Padmasana, insert both the hands through the thighs and the calves. Bend the elbows, hold the respective shoulders with the hands. In this position, visualize you are a turtle, a stable body and mind to live for hundreds of years. In this position, engage Moola Bandha, the perineum lock. Keep performing Kakachandra Kumbhaka. Chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
वामे जंग पर दक्षिण पावा दाहिनी जंग पर मिंजावा.
Slowly relax. The next asana is quite similar to this asana, which is Granthi Vedasana. So once again, as you are seated in Padmasana, insert the hands once again between the thighs and the calf. Bend the elbows. Hold the respective shoulders with hand, and in this you will be bending your head down and tuck the chin to the chest. Bring your gaze to the nose. Engage Mool Bandha and Jaranda Bandha. As you tuck your chin to the chest, Jaranda Bandha is engaged. Keep performing Kakachanchukumukha. Visualize yourself rejoicing, knowing you are in Shiva's secret, not posture. Hold the position for a few moments and chant the japa internally. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
अधवक्षे नीलकण्ठ निवेदासनं शुभं ज्ञात्वा रुद्रो भवेत् क्षिप्रं सूक्ष्मायु निषेवनात्.
Now relax. We'll be entering into the next asana, which is going to be a continuation of this asana, which is Uttana Kurmasana. So, as you are still, the legs are in Padmasana and hands inserted between the thighs and the calf. In this posture, you'll be lying down, lying on the back. So, lie down in the back, and in this posture, bend the elbows and hold the respective shoulders with the hands. So, same asana as Kukutasana 2, but you are lying down. Visualize yourself as a turtle with a stable body and mind. To live for hundreds of years. Bring your gaze to the nose. Perform Kaka Chanjakumukha. Engage Moola Bandha. Internally chant the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Let's take a few moments as we practice this asana.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om
So while you are holding yourself in this asana, chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
शुक्रासन बंधस्तम कराभ्याम दृढ़ ईटं कूर्मवदत्तानं मेतदत्तान कूर्मकम्.
Slowly relax. Come back to the seated posture. And now we are entering into the next asana, an interesting asana, Pango Kukutasana. So while your legs are still in Padmasana, you'll be placing both the hands through the gap of the thighs and the calf. So you can see there's a gap here. You can bring both the hands through this gap. And in this asana, you'll be placing one palm on the ground and holding the hand with the opposite hand, holding the wrist with the other hand. And you'll be lifting your entire body while your hands are between the gap. So bring the right hand first on the ground, right palms are on the ground, and with the left hand, hold the wrist of the right hand. And slowly lift your knees first and then adjust your position. Then slowly lean forward and lift your entire body off the ground and hold in this position. This is Pangu Kukutasana. Visualize yourself as a rooster. Engage Mula Bandha in this posture. Perform Kaka Chanchukumuka. So let's take a few minutes. Let's get comfortable with this asana as you are holding your right hand with the left hand. Left hand is holding the wrist of the right hand. So let's take a few minutes, spend some time. Let's get comfortable with this asana.
Shiva Shivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om
As you are holding yourself in Pangokukutasana on one side, chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
कुक्कुटासनमस्थित्वा एकेन हस्तेन अन्यस्य मणिबन्धं धृत्वा
Relax. The next asana is going to be repeating the Pangokukutasana on the other side. So, if you had placed right hand on the right palm on the ground, now bring the left palm on the ground and you'll be holding the rest of the left palm with the right hand, right palm. So, let's enter into the asana and lift. Hold the left hand wrist with the right hand. You can insert hands within the gap or you can insert both the hands between the calves. Slowly lift and balance in the Pangokukutasana on the other side. As you visualize yourself engage Moola Bandha. Chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. So let's take few moments and let's practice on the other side. Then we'll be back shortly with the other next asana.
परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ 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 नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ 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 परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द 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 परमशिवोऽहम्
Yes. As you're holding yourself in Pangu Kukutasana on the other side, let's chant the japa internally. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
कुक्कुटासनमच्चित्वा एकेन हस्तेन अन्यस्तमे बन्धं धृत्वा
Slowly relax. And let's enter into the next asana, Vridrasana. So while your legs are still in Padmasana, place your elbows on the toes and interlace a finger, and then rest the chin on the knuckles. Press the thumb on the throat. So with the thumbs you'll be pressing on the throat. Visualize you have gone beyond all the greed and covetous. Engage Moola Bandha. Perform Kaka Chanjakumaka. Chant the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
जानोर्वोरन्तरे पादौ उत्थानौ व्यक्तसंस्थितौ उल्फी च आचार्यहस्ताभ्याम् उत्थानाभ्यां प्रयत्नतः.
Now relax. we'll be entering into the next asana, which is Padmasana 3. So while you are still seated in Padmasana, now hold one hand on the other while your palms are facing up, and place the palms behind the heels. Gaze to the nose. Visualize Swamiji in your space, and in this asana you'll be engaging all the three bandhas: Moola Bandha, Udyana Bandha, Jalandhar Bandha. So inhale deeply. Hold the Jalandhar Bandha. When you can't hold anymore, release the Jalandhar Bandha and exhale fully, forcibly. Exhale. Engage Moola Bandha, Udyana Bandha and Jalandhar Bandha, all three bandhas together called as Mahamudra Bandha. Gaze to the nose, visualize Swamiji in your space. Chant the japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
उत्तानो चरणो विधाय विधिवत् शिक्षितौ योगिरात् उत्तानशयनं कृत्वा
So now let's move to the next asana, Padmasana 4. So legs are still in Padmasana. Place both the palms on the knees. Keep your spine straight. Gaze to the nose. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Engage Moola Bandha. Perform Kaka Chanchu Kumbhaka. Chant the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
एतत् पद्मासनं कुर्यात् प्राणवायु प्रसादयेत् शुभासनं सदा ध्यायेत् पूरयेत् पुनः पुनः.
Yes. Slowly relax. Next we'll be entering into Karmukhasana 2. So while you are still seated in Padmasana, hook the right hand index and middle finger around the left toes and lift the elbows as if you are pulling the bow back and move the big toe around. And your left hand is on the left knee. Keep the left hand straight. Visualize yourself as Paramshasbo and repeat on the other side. Rotate the big toes. Engage Moola Bandha. Continue the Kaka Chanchu Kumbhaka. Chant the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
अधान्य समासनं विक्ष्वा योगपूरकरक्षणात् कृत्वा पद्मासनं पाद अङ्गुष्ठजङ्घयोः स्थितम्.
Yes, slowly relax. As you move to the next asana. The next asana is Karmukhasana 3. So in this posture you'll be seated in Padmasana, but you'll be bringing the knees more closer as you'll be holding the big toes with the opposite hand from behind. So try to hold the leg which is on top first with the same hand, and then bring the other hand and try to hold the big toes of the other leg. Yes. Take the support of the partner if you're not able to hold. In this, you'll be engaging all the three bandhas. Gaze to the nose, visualize yourself as Parameshwar's pose. Engage Mahamudra Bandha.
नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ 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 नित्यानन्द.
Yes, as you're holding, we'll be entering into the next asana, which is very similar to this asana. So instead of holding yourself in the Mahamudra Bandha, just engage the Mula Bandha, bring your awareness to the third eye, gaze to the third eye, visualize that you are the action of Parameshwar's third eye. Anything which you come across, you destroy. Let's engage Kakachancha Kumbhaka, chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
ऊरुभ्यामुपरि स्थाप्य पादयुग्मं प्रयत्नतः दक्षिणं सव्यदेशे च सव्यं दक्षिणदेशके.
Yes. So now let's enter into the Nagarasana, which is the next asana. So in this asana, while you are still holding into both your legs from behind, lie down. If you're not able to hold, just simply place your hands behind and lie down. Visualize yourself as a snake. Bring your gaze to the nose. Perform Sahaja Kumbhaka. Engage Mula Bandha as you chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
प्रथम पद्मासन कोठाने द्वौ हाथ पाताने आने.
Yes, now come back into the seated posture as we enter into the next asana. The next asana is Kandukasana. So relax from the Padmasana and lie down on the back. Bend the knees, feet on the ground. Keep your knees to the chest, holding it with the hands. Hands are interlaced in the Parsha Mudra. Head is touching your knees. So lift your head and squeeze the body into a ball. Sahaj Pranayama, engage Moola Bandha. Chant the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
वेत्रासने स्थित्वा हस्तपादान् निष्कृष्य मूर्ध्वं नयेत् पृष्ठवंशेन भूमिं पोथेत् कण्डुकासनं भवति.
Yes, you can relax. And let's enter into Urdhva Pavanasana. So as you're lying back, place feet on the ground, knees are raised together, big toes are together, hands are interlaced under your head. Bring the gaze to the nose. Visualize Swamiji, the supreme point of Hinduism, in your inner space. Engage the bandha, Mool bandha. Sahaj pranayama. Chant the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
कदमसूदसैनक करावे घोड़ा उभारा से मिलावे.
The next asana is Markata Pithasana. So while you are lying down, bend the knees and keep the feet flat on the mat and place the upturned palms. So place the palms upside, the palms are facing up and under the heel. So while you are still lying on the back, place palms under the heels, palms facing up, and in this position lift your hips up. Engage Mool Bandha and Jalandhar Bandha. Visualize yourself as a powerful alpha ape. The performing the Moorch Kamaka. Exhale and hold. And chant the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
उत्तानशयनं पादतले उत्तानास्तयोः समयेत् पृष्ठभागमूर्धमयेत् मर्कटपीठं भवति.
Yes. So this, let's move to the next asana. The next asana is Uttana Shiki Pithasana. So as you are lying on the back, raise the hip up and support your hip with the hands. Place the hands are placed as a waist. Elbows are bearing the weight of your body. Chin presses at the throat and extend the legs. Gaze to the nose. Engage Mool Bandha and Jalandhar Bandha. Visualize Swamiji in your space. Keep performing the Moorcha Kumbhaka when you exhale and hold. Chant the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
जङ्गघोरबलानि हच्चेत् उत्तानश्कीपीठकम् अप्रमत्तः प्रकर्वीत भुक्तेः प्राग्विजितेन्द्रियः.
Yes. So as you are in this posture, we'll be moving to the next asana, Narakasana. From the same posture, just simply lift your legs above, vertically above. You are on your shoulders. So bring your hands on the hips for the support. This is Narakasana. Visualize yourself blissfully traveling through the hell, almost scattered. Engage Mool Bandha and Jalandhar Bandha. Keep performing the Mool Chukamka. Exhale and hold as you chant the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
ग्रीवाखण्डेन भूमिमस्तब्धा पाददाभ्यां ऊर्ध्वं तर्जेत् नरकासनं भवति.
Yes. So now let's move to the next asana. Hold yourself in this posture. Next asana is Triyan Naukasana. So from the same posture, just slightly move your legs opposite to your head. Bend, legs are bent. Hold yourself. Visualize you are a boat crossing the ocean of samsara. Engage Murchakamka, exhale and hold. Moolabandha and Jalandharbandha. Chant the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
नौकावत् स्थित्वा ऊर्ध्वपादाग्रद्वयं नयेत् तिर्यन्नौकासनं भवति.
The next asana, where you'll be bringing the legs straight up and hands, instead of holding on the hip, just bring it on the floor. This is Dhujasana. So elbows, shoulders and hands remain on the ground. Visualize yourself as the Kailasa flag, respected across the world, across all the nations. Engage Moolabandha and Jalandharbandha. Perform Mooch Kamka. Exhale and chant the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
तिर्यन्नौकावत् ग्रीवापृष्ठपूर्वैः भूमिमस्तब्धा केशेन पादाग्रद्वयं ऊर्ध्वनयेत् ध्वजासनं भवति.
Slowly relax and lie down on the ground. We'll be entering into Vitasana. Visualize your body is dead and Supreme Body of Hinduism is liberating you. Spread your legs and hands. Do not touch each other. Now start moving your fingers, your toes, your shoulders. Bring your knees to the chest. Roll from side to side. Then twist on one side and come back to the comfortable seated posture. Bring your hands in Anjali Mudra. Remember Swamiji in a space with deep gratitude and surrender to the lotus feet of Swamiji. Let's chant the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavad Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarapanastu. Om Nithyanandam